at your age, you're too old to be doing that. Your maturity level has dropped quite a bit because of the decisions you have made with your life. Has anyone ever told you something like this? Anything close to this? Well, I've heard things like this told to me about me and told to me about my friends and my family. It just boggles my mind how one can determine someone's maturity level based on the choices they make in their life that make them happy. Now, I know there are certain things that can determine one is immature and one is not. And honestly, this kind of thing, judging people by how they want to dress, how they want to act, how they want to spend their free time, judging people like that makes you immature, honestly, to me. But I really cannot fathom how having a certain haircut, having a certain color of hair, having tattoos, dressing a certain way, or enjoying certain things makes you immature. I have a lot of tattoos. I don't dress like a normal 25-year-old. I don't dress classy. I don't dress nice. I don't dress fancy. I don't dress like I'm going to an interview or a nice place every single day. I don't look like someone you would want working in an office setting. I probably don't look like someone who should even be a mother, or, because I probably look like I'm not mature enough to handle life. But that's judging a book by its cover. That's judging someone before you know them. I may not look like I can handle life. I may not act like I can handle life because of the choices I make, my opinions that I have, and it just may not seem like I have it all together, but you're probably way off course on that, because all of this around me couldn't happen without me. I have Brent. We are a unit. We are together, and without both of us together deciding things and running our lives, we would probably be on the streets. I know we haven't made the best decisions in life in the past, but we have grown up quite a bit since we have gotten together. And a lot of you probably don't even think that Brent looks mature enough to handle life. But, having a mohawk and piercings and tattoos really does not make you mature or immature, despite what you may think, because Brent and I are very mature individuals. We have very deep conversations together. We can have very deep conversations with our friends. And, we're not sitting here giggling about the word penis, and we're not sitting here giggling about, little tiny things because, someone said poopy, or someone said something stupid. That makes someone immature if they cannot even handle saying penis or vagina or poop or pee. But I don't know. I like video games. I like watching cartoons. I read comics. I enjoy being silly and loud and crazy and obnoxious, especially with my son. Does that make me immature? No, it just makes me happy. I enjoy my life, and that's how I express it. It's not maturity levels. It's not, I'm not acting like a 25-year-old. I'm acting like Heather. And if you can't fathom that, if you can't accept that, then I think you need to take a good hard look at yourself and realize that not everybody is prim and proper and, sits there and be quiet in the store, we can't all just sit there and do nothing and keep the peace, at a restaurant or in a store. Like yesterday, Seth and I were yelling and screaming and running down the aisles at Kmart yesterday. Does that make us immature? I don't really care because we were having a damn good time. We were laughing our heads off and just having a blast. And, if that makes me immature, then so be it. But I had a really good time with my son, mature or not. But that's all it really is if you enjoy dressing a certain way, like I enjoy dressing like this. See? I got tank top on. Oh, my tattoos are showing. I got holes in my pants. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, if you enjoy dressing that way, like I do it. It's not gonna hurt anyone. Did I just start World War III because my tattoos are showing? I have less than proper tank top on. I have holes in my jeans. No, nothing happened because I'm dressed this way. Nothing happened because I've got a animal print headband on. The world is not ending because I have bright red hair. Well, used to have bright red hair. It's not that bright anymore. But no, my husband, Brent, has a mohawk. He did not cause world hunger from having a mohawk, And, like I said, we are both very mature people, believe it or not. But he has a mohawk, I dress the way I do. It may make us look like we're immature, but you can't really judge someone by that until you get to know them, talk to them, find out what their hopes and dreams are, find out who they really are before you decide that they're immature because they want to do this or that. And then that brings me to what you enjoy in your life. I really enjoy playing video games. A lot of people think that makes me lazy, irresponsible. I can't handle a household, and all I do is sit around and play video games all day. I don't play video games all that often. I play them twice a week, maybe. I don't sit there and ignore my child and ignore my life's responsibilities because I play video games. I have a life and I also play video games. There's an also, not I just. And the same goes for the computer. I enjoy doing many, many things on the computer. And a lot of those things are pretty dang productive, actually. I get a lot of stuff done that's worthwhile on the computer. I'm not just sitting there ignoring my life while I'm on the computer. I'm doing probably 5 different things at once while I'm on the computer. And it may make me immature because of what I decide to do with my free time, but like I said, just because you don't enjoy playing video games, or you don't enjoy sitting on the computer, or you don't enjoy the things that I do enjoy, doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just my choices in my life. It does not make me anything but Heather. That's all that I have ever been is Heather. I'm not immature, I'm not lazy, I'm not irresponsible. I'm just me, just living life and enjoying things. That's all that I have ever done. Is enjoy things. Oh. So I don't really know exactly where I'm getting with this, because as you have probably noticed, there's quite a lot of distraction going on right now. But to sum it all up, maturity levels are not determined by how someone looks or what someone decides to do with their free time or as their hobbies or whatnot. Maturity levels are determined about how someone acts around other people. If you can't handle someone being a little different than you, then maybe you should check your maturity levels a little bit, because we can't all be who you want us to be. We can't all be the same person, because that would not be okay. I do not want to see everybody the same. I want to see everybody being who they need to be. And this is who I need to be, and who Brent is who he needs to be. And that's how we're going to raise our son. That's how we are raising our son. Who he wants to be is who he's going to be. He's not going to be forced to do anything he does not want to do. Unless it's, breaking a law or, harming other people. But that's basically where the only place you should draw the line. If it's harming other people, then it's not okay. If it's not harming other people in any way, then what's the big deal? Who cares if you're 80 years old and you like to wear crazy wild clothes? You like to have a mohawk. You have pink hair and you're 80 years old. That's awesome. I want to see an 80-year-old woman with pink hair. I want to see her husband, an 80-year-old man with a mohawk. That would be the best thing in the entire world. If I saw two 80-year-olds with pink hair and mohawks, that would be my life goal, is to see that. That would make me smile beyond belief. That would make my whole year. But I would not think that those two were immature. I would think that they enjoy life. And they want to express that enjoyment. And they're having a really good time. If you're an 80-year-old with a mohawk, you're having a really good day. And that's all I'm really getting at. If it makes you happy, if it makes you even smile for a little bit, if it makes you a better person, if it makes you strive in life, do it. That's all I've ever done, is I've tried to find things in my life that make me happy, that give me a reason to go on in life, give me a reason to get out of bed, express myself, There's just many different reasons to do things, and it's not always because of maturity levels. It's not always this or that. Maybe you should stop and ask someone why they chose to do that with their hair, why they chose to wear that outfit today, or why they chose to have zombies as, a very big interest, why they chose photography for their hobby. I'm using examples in my life, obviously, but maybe you should stop and ask people why they do the things they do and why they like the things they do. And you might find that you would be surprised by the answers that you get. Not because they don't have the right maturity level, not because they're stupid or, don't know anything about life. It may be just because they really enjoy that. And why would you bring someone down for doing something that they enjoy? What kind of person are you if you can't accept someone for who they are meant to be. That's all I've ever wanted for anybody, is for them to be 100% truly who they are meant to be. Not who their best friend wants them to be, not who their mom wants them to be, not who their teachers want them to be, not who society wants them to be. Be who you want to be. Only you can decide your life, your goals, your path in life, your hopes, your dreams, your likes, what makes you happy, what makes you unhappy. Only you can decide that. And if you have people bringing you down because of things that you enjoy, then that's really sad, because those people have issues in their own lives that they need to work out, because if they're so unhappy they have to bring other people down, that's a problem. And if they can't accept people for being happy with the way that they are, and expressing themselves in a way that they are not ashamed of being a little out there, away from society's norms, I don't know. Maybe you should just take a step back and realize that we are not all going to be the same person. We are meant to be who we are meant to be, and that is that. You cannot change us. You cannot change one person to be who you want them to be. They can only change themselves into who they want to be, unless they feel pressured to be who society wants them to be. And that's a totally another story, and that would just keep me going forever, about society and peer pressure and having to look perfect in the way that you're supposed to look. But just be you.